Hello and welcome back to my channel. For those of you new here, I'm Tina. I'm a full-time reseller. I source my items at various locations, and today I went to an estate sale. Let's have a look. Okay, so now I'm going to show you what I got at this sale today. I went in with an IKEA bag and I filled it up. That's my goal, and that's what I did. I actually filled it so high today that I had to take a layer of things off and carry that to my car separately because I didn't want to break the handle. And I mean, it was like super, super heavy, and you'll see why. Okay, so let's get started here. Oh, and I paid $45 for the entire bag full. I like this company. I've gone to their sales several times. Most every time when I get a bag full of stuff, they just give me one price for everything in that bag. So today it was $45. Let's get started. I'll show you what I got. First thing I picked up, these are super, super heavy. This is like part of the issue with the bag, I guess. These are 2 coffee table books. It's 100 contemporary fashion designers. The first one is A through K, and the second volume is L through Z. I'm not really sure what these are going for. I have not looked them up, but I know I am personally going to look through them first. I do sell fashion as well. Didn't pick any of that up today. No clothing, no shoes, but I do sell clothing and shoes. So I figured this is like a good way to learn some stuff and just, I don't know, see. I love books. I just want to see what these are about. I love books, and I have so many books already, so I'm sure these will definitely hit eBay at some point. Some coffee table books bring decent money, some don't, but like I said, these are going to be for my personal use first, and then I'll send them to eBay. But very, very heavy. Next, I picked up this book. It's the Big New Yorker Book of Dogs. I will also check this out. I love dogs, so again, books, dogs. Yeah, I'll check it out. Oh, this was a gift. This was a gift for this person. So they got this from Amazon. It's a little Amazon gift receipt. So yeah, this, I don't know, just, I'll check it out. And then I'll see if it's worth anything. This, I think, is going to be really cool. I'm definitely going to give this a read before I send this to eBay, if it's worth anything. If not, I might put it in one of the little local free library things. There's, I think, 2 in my town where you can put your books in and take a book, or just put your books in if you want and don't take a book, but somebody else will take them. I think that's a good idea. I should probably do that with some of my other books that I've already read and haven't gotten rid of yet. But anyway, this book, I was paging through this, and apparently it's something this man decided to do for a community art project. He was handing out postcards to strangers, and it says leaving them in public places, and asking people to write down a secret they had never told anyone and mail it to him anonymously. So yeah, I guess he had a pretty big response to that, and this is filled up with all of those postcards, and it's pretty cool. I mean, some of it's, I mean, like this first one I just read, it's actually pretty sad. So some of these are going to be probably, I don't know. Some of these might be a little alarming, but yeah. I gave my vegetarian sister a meal with beef. Ooh. I waste office supplies because I hate my boss. I don't know, but this is going to be interesting. So I'm going to check that out. All right. So then I got a pair of Apple EarPods. These are like the older styles. I know, like, now my phone has, the EarPods have the jack, like it's like the same as the jack that you charge the phone with. This has a different plug. So my youngest daughter still has that type of phone, so she can probably use these. I'll probably give them to her. If not, I have to see. I think she might have a couple pair of them already. I know I've had to replace them. So, and I think from the Apple website, these were either $19 or $29. I can't remember. I can't remember when I replaced hers last, but so yeah, I might keep them around for a spare set for her, or I'll throw them up on eBay, maybe get $10, $15. I'm not really sure what they're selling for there, but they haven't been used. They're in the original, like, little plastic thingy. The little outside plastic has a couple marks on it, but they haven't been used. So next item I picked up, and I did not even know what this was until I started looking through it. And I think, and I didn't look through it till I got home. I haven't looked it up yet, but I think it's going to do pretty well. It's like, oh, let me show you before I start opening it. It's a Grateful Dead box set of, it's called Get Shown the Light. It's their, I don't know, it's their tour of, what is it? I don't know. Let's see here. This is Barton Hall. I think actually there's all these things, all the dates. Here's May 8th, May 9th. I guess it's like every different place on this particular tour. Yeah, Buffalo Memorial Auditorium. So yeah, this is like all the stops they hit on their different tours. Here's May 7th. That should probably go first. I'm a little out of order here. And then this is May 5th. Oh yeah, it's like really out of order. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, it looks like all of the discs are here. I think there may be one that I haven't looked into, but I think all the discs are here. And then I didn't put this little ribbon down to pull this stuff out. So this is the book with it. It looks like just information on maybe like the different performances and venues. And this is limited edition. It's numbered on the bottom. And then it also comes with a book. And this is like the inside of the case. So I think this is probably going to do quite well. I am excited. I'm excited for this. And the section that I pulled this out of, there were several dealers there before I got to that area, and they just kind of overlooked this because the outside's really not labeled, so you don't really know. But I thought like something in a case like this has to be good. And I knew that this place was going to group together like all of everything I bought anyway. And I figured, I just put all these, oops. I put all these back in. I didn't put the one book in. Oh, I hope I didn't scratch this disc. Well, there is a little scratch on it, but I don't think it was from that drop. I don't know. These are actually in pretty good shape, except there is a little tiny mark. I don't know. That might even be like a surface mark that I can get off of there. Yeah, it's not that bad. I think this is going to be one of the wins for this haul. So let me pull these back out of here real quick and get this book back in here like it should be. There we go. There we go. Close this back up and move on to the next item. Super cool though. Super cool find. See, like, look. You look here, you look here. There's nothing that really indicates what this is. You see some skulls. That's about it. All right. Moving on. Picked up some games. They didn't really have like a lot of tchotchkes and stuff like that that you typically find at estate sales. So I just kind of had to get what I could find. My goal was to fill up my bag. So I was like not leaving until I filled up my bag. So, all right, I got this game, Golden Deuce. I don't know how this is going to do, but I've never seen it before. I've never heard of it before. And some of the games that I have never seen or heard of before will do okay. You know, it means, I guess it's like kind of not like a real mainstream popular thing. We'll see how that does. I haven't even gone through it yet. I actually hate going through the games and seeing if all the pieces are there. It is so time consuming. It's ridiculous. But I always find myself picking up games during the yard sale and estate sale season because they're so plentiful and they're cheap for the most part. So not all of them are big money. Some of them end up being duds. I usually have my daughter go through them though, because I just really don't like that job. All right, so then I picked up this one. This is Risk 2210 AD. It's an Avalon Hill game. The ones I've had in the past from Avalon Hill haven't sold for a whole lot, but I figured I would give this a chance and see, you know, see if all the pieces are there, see how it goes. Then I picked up this Monopoly game. I need to stop picking up Monopoly games. Somebody stop me. This is Las Vegas edition. I like these different editions. I've never seen this one before either. I know the last two I showed in one of my previous videos. After I did the video, I looked those up and they don't seem to be doing super well for a used game. So I think what I'm going to do with those is maybe just sell the tokens separately because the shipping's going to be a lot less for someone and they may just need replacement parts. So I may just sell the tokens separately. I also have to check and see if the cards and the deeds and stuff are labeled specifically for that game. Because if so, I will probably sell those separately as well. If they're just like the generic cards, I probably won't be able to, but I'm pretty sure they'll be specific to the game. Like even this one, I imagine. I'm gonna open this one up real quick and see. Oh yeah, like even the money says Las Vegas edition. So this is not labeled the same as traditional Monopoly money. So someone may want to replace just that. So I'm going to look this up and see how it's selling used. And if it's not real good, then I am going to do the same thing. I'm going to just sell off the pieces. Yeah, it looks like even like these cards, what are they, like chance or treasure hunt normally or something? But these are like slot machine. And yeah, all the all of the cards are like different casinos and stuff. So yeah, this is cool. This is cool. I mean, it's like, it's a jumbled mess. Like, look at this. If I can show it to you without it all falling down. It's a jumbled mess. So definitely going to have to go through this and see what happens with that. But, oops. Got to put that back in. All right. I have to fix this so it closes because it's not, the lid's not going flat. All right. So yeah, board games. Why do I keep buying them? But I mean, typically you can find them cheap and some do really well. All right. I do have a couple more in this bag, but I have things on top of it, so I'll show you those first. All right, so these, I threw these in my bag. This is Paper Love, blank cards and envelopes. Most of them are blank. I mean, some of them, I noticed some of them, I pulled one out. That one says hello. Some of them say nothing, like that. That's perfect. These I can use for thank you cards for Poshmark. So I'm keeping those. Those are for me. And then I picked up that this is super heavy. This is another reason my bag, between the coffee table books and this thing, this is lead crystal. And it is super, super heavy. I should have my scale over here to weigh it and see how much it is. But it's Costa Boda, full lead crystal. Look at that. That is a beauty. I love these crystal pieces. So this appears to be a vase. And some of this Costa Boda stuff does really well, especially if it's some of the decorated vases and stuff like that. And it may sit for a while. This type of thing, I notice, will sit longer than other things. But the right buyer will come along. Now, this I expect to probably get around $50 for. Very, very beautiful. No chips, no cracks. It's got the little paperwork on it. I mean, even to turn it, this thing is like mad heavy. This whole bottom is like solid, absolutely solid. So I don't know if you can see it, but oh yeah, you should be able to see it. It is signed on the bottom. It looks like it might even be numbered. It is numbered, I believe. It doesn't look like an edition number though. It's not like so many out of so many or whatever. It's just like a straight number, and it's signed by what appears to be the artist. So yeah, this thing, and look how thick that is. So beautiful. I love crystal. So yeah, I'm going to photograph that on like a black background, make it really pop. All right. Yeah, super excited. I love that piece. I don't know, it appeals to me. So then, I'm sorry, my dogs are like really carrying on right now. The next item, this looks like lambs, I think, or rams. Sheep. This is an older piece of Arthur Court. This is Arthur Court. This is 1983, which is probably the oldest piece I've picked up so far. I don't even know when this company began, but this does look like an older piece too. We'll see how this goes. I've sold some Arthur Court pieces for a decent amount of money. I sold one piece that had, it was kind of like a lucite looking bowl, even though it was newer, so I don't believe it was lucite, but it was like acrylic. It was like an acrylic bowl that set down into it, and then it had the metal decor around it, and I think it might have been elephants. I sold it a while ago, maybe a year or two ago, but I sold that for like $80. That was really, really nice. So I do pick up Arthur Court. I think I have one or two pieces, maybe one in my store right now that hasn't sold yet, but it may soon because it's kind of like an Easter theme. Anyway, figured I would give this one a whirl. Very nice big platter. And like I said, Arthur Court has done well for me in the past. All right. Then I grabbed this brand new printer paper. This is for me. That saves me like, what, $4 at Walmart or something like that? I don't know. I don't even, they're always changing the price. I don't know how much it is, but so yeah, pick that up for myself. And then here we go. Back to the games. This is Weapons and Warriors. Don't know if this is all here or not. Don't really know what this goes for, but it's made by Pressman. It looks kind of vintage. Actually, I bet they bought it at a yard sale. It looks like there's like a $2 price sticker down here. So some of these like I don't know, like battle games or whatever, some of those do really well. I've picked up some in the past that have brought over $200. That was a specific one. I know Heroescape is a good one, and I can't remember if that one was Heroescape or not. It might have been one of the editions of it. I don't know. I can't remember, but some of them do well. So I figured I would grab these and see how they're going to do. This is Warhammer. A million pieces in this one. I opened it to kind of like just take a gander and see if like maybe I could judge if all the pieces are in there. Yeah, right. It's impossible. This one's going to be a real nightmare. I don't even know, but actually it looks like some of them were never even opened. I don't know, but look at this. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Why do I do this to myself? It's the time consuming factor that I hate. But we'll see how it goes. All right, so then, oh, excuse me, I'm like, things are falling out of my bag here, as usual. All right, so then I picked up this Grateful Dead anthology. This is basically full of sheet music. I don't know. I don't know. I guess it's just general sheet music. It's got issues with the spine, kind of. We'll see how it goes. It might do okay. And then this is a Joni Mitchell anthology. So a bunch of music again. We'll see how that goes. I've never sold anything like that, so I'm just going to give it a shot and see how it goes. Then I picked up this whole set. Oh, Jesus. I picked up this whole set of Flatware, and there's a couple other little thingies here. This looks like it goes like on the top of like a wine bottle, maybe, to like keep it closed. These were just in here. I bought it for the Flatware. Oh, and a wine bottle opener. This one looks pretty fancy, but it's not. It's just that OXO brand. I don't know. Here we have a pour. Hold on a second. I feel like my dog is getting into trouble. He is. Alrighty, I am back. My dog is a nightmare. All right, so then we have back to this little thing here. I don't know what this thing is. Anybody know what this is? I have no idea. It's like, ooh. It looks like this might be a magnet here. I'm not sure, but it's very, like, what is that? It looks like it's marked Fran Mara, Italy. Maybe that piece even comes out. I don't know what that is. I mean, I don't think I'm going to sell it or anything, but I am curious as to what this is. So if anyone knows, drop a comment below and let me know what this thing is. It's in a kitchen utensil drawer, so it might be something kitchen-y. All right, so then I got this set. This is just 2 of the pieces. It's marked Studio William. I've never heard of that. I'm not sure if it's maybe like a division of Williams Sonoma. That's what I'm hoping. That's all I see. Studio William. I mean, they are kind of worn on the handles. There's like scratches and stuff, but someone may still want to replace, you know, a piece or 2, and their set probably looks the same way if it's been used. So yeah, got that. And then what else did I pick up? Oh, this. I don't know if this is going to be any good. It's an older, I know a lot of like the sports games and stuff don't really do well. I just picked this up because it was sealed. It's like a motocross game, Supercross. It's for PS2, I believe. No, maybe this is like PS1. I can't see because of the whiz tag on it. What is this? I don't know, but it's sealed. I'm like, all right, I'll pop that in the bag. Why not? And then pens. These are for me. I love these kind of pens, these Pilot G2s, and they are so expensive when you buy them in a store. I never buy them in a store, like ever, because I pick them up when I see them at yard sales, estate sales. You know, if there's a desk, I'll go through the desk because I'm like, all right, oh, this is a Staples pen. I didn't mean to pick that one up, but I think it'll still be okay. I don't know, it might be broken, but anyway. And then this is like a roller ball pen. This might even be like Dollar Tree brand, I think. I don't know. These are the ones I really, really wanted because I go through so many pens. Either my kids steal them, my mom steals them, or my dog eats them. So, yeah. All right. Well, you know what? That looks like it. That's actually not that big of a haul after all. That's what I got. That was the only thing going on today. Nothing else. It's still pretty snowy outside. I mean, the roads are clear, but there's just mounds of snow everywhere. And this snow needs to get out of here so we can get the yard sales in full swing. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll be bringing more of these videos to you as soon as I possibly can. I can't wait to be going to more sales. Pretty soon my hauls are going to be like crazy big. But all right, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more. And that's it. Thank you again for watching. Bye.